You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
If you hold Korean bank stocks or SK Hynix in your portfolio, 3 numbers from this week directly affect what you're sitting on. The Bank of Korea could raise rates again this Thursday. SK Hynix just turned into the 4th biggest buyer of Korean stocks. And Nvidia's earnings this week could move your semiconductor holdings either way. It's Monday, August 24th. Let's look at what this means for retail investors in Korea. Korea's central bank raised its base rate from 2.5% to 2.75% last month, the first hike in 3.5 years. Now, a survey of 20 economists and bond strategists shows most expect a second straight hike this Thursday. At the same time, SK Hynix's buyback and Nvidia's earnings are reshaping sentiment in the exact stocks many retail investors already own. Here's what the numbers show. 13 of 20 surveyed economists and bond strategists, or 65%, expect the Bank of Korea to raise its base rate by 0.25 percentage points this Thursday. SK Hynix bought back 650,000 shares on both August 20th and 21st, paying 1.09 trillion won and 1.13 trillion won, roughly $790 million and $820 million, for a 2-day total of 2.22 trillion won, or about $1.6 billion. That buying pushed the other corporations' share of KOSPI trading volume from 0.34% to 3.77% in 2 days, an 11-fold jump, even as foreign investors kept net selling an average of 1.03 trillion won, or about $740 million, a day this year. LG Uplus closed at 14,870 won on August 21st, against an average analyst target of 20,139 won, implying roughly 35% upside. Nvidia reports second quarter earnings on August 26th, with Wall Street forecasting record revenue of $95 billion after first quarter sales beat estimates by $2.5 billion. So what does this mean for retail investors in Korea? Earlier, we said SK Hynix has become a 4th buying force in the market. Here's what that actually means for you. Its mechanical buybacks are cushioning the KOSPI even when foreigners and individuals sell heavily, which could keep volatility lower through this rate decision. If the Bank of Korea does hike Thursday, expect bank and insurance stocks to get a near-term lift, while rate-sensitive growth names face more pressure. Nvidia's earnings and Thursday's rate call are the 2 events most likely to move your holdings this week. Not to buy or sell on, but worth watching closely. That's today's AI Prism, Retail Investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Won IFRA award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.